So welcome to Two Drink Minimum. Our new intern Sylvain is retarded. That is Mike Ward. This is me. And we're telling you that Poseidon got fired last week, and the new guy, not any better. Not any better.
So what are you going to do with the the intellectuals?
So Guido Grasso is auditioning people.
He's the one deciding who gets on and who doesn't?
Yeah, I'm letting him, because the show was for them. So I'm letting him decide. He's auditioned 3 people. The third one was today. What I will give away, Mike, is that all he knows is retarded people.
Okay.
Because there was a time where I thought you can never replace Poseidon in that kind of level. And then if you look back at the old episodes and the new episodes are going to come out with his new co-host, Poseidon is the smartest person ever to be on that show. Okay. By far. By far. They're mentally challenged.
Beautiful mind compared to them.
Yeah, they're mentally challenged individuals.
Okay.
Yeah. One guy, the first guy that he was auditioning, kept talking like this. Yeah, so what are you saying? Kept away from the fucking microphone, like he was trying to listen into the mic. And I was like, you have your headphones on. That's where the sound comes from, dickhead. Like, I don't know where he's finding these fucking people. But anyways, just remember, everything is fine. I always have contingency plans. We're always working something out, some kind of angle. So we're going to be fine.
So did you lose that customer, or did they listen to the next day's show?
I lost it. $2,400 down the toilet.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, that sucks.
Yeah, it was. You know what's fucked up is that he's done this kind of shit a lot. It just fell on the worst. He did it again on the worst possible day.
Yeah, on the worst day.
Yeah, but he knew because he's involved in all the email threads and shit. I removed his account. But so he knew. That's why he said, look, I would have fired my ass months ago. So thank you for keeping me on. And he's back. He already has a job. He's back at renting cars in Laval.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the people that he used to work with offered him a job at a new place. Well, it's not a new place. It's a new place for him, but it's existed for a while.
Okay.
So he's moved on out of show business.
He's left show business.
And now I'm stuck with Guido.
And what's the new guy's name? Sylvain?
Sylvain.
Yeah.
Sylvain? Tu connais Mike Ward, Sylvain? Yeah, he doesn't even want to grab the fucking microphone.
Doesn't even want to talk.
This guy's fucking useless.
He's like that retarded guy. He was going, we should connect.
Yeah. He did the same thing. Sylvain, do you live around here? No? It's like he's... Use sign language.
Yeah.
No, je niaise. Don't use sign language.
It's like our sound tech is Mr. Bean.
It feels like that. Well, you know why people are embarrassed? Because of all the bullying that we've done to Poseidon?
Okay.
They think that if we put them on...
they're afraid we're going to... But whether he's on cam or off cam, we're still going to bully him.
I'm going to berate the fuck out of it. Because we have to beat him in. He needs to get strong.
Yeah, exactly.
He will become mighty. You will be new Poseidon. You will be new Sidon. Powerful. You can grow a beard at least. Yeah. It's going to be... It feels like I'm talking to an imaginary friend right now.
Yeah, exactly.
It's strange. Yo, did you see the sexy cop?
What sexy cop?
There is a cop. Peux-tu mettre ça sur l'écran for me to read? There's according to the New York Post, a married police chief was exposed on the city's Facebook for having 2 mistresses.
Okay.
So he was leading 3 lives at once. Let's see here. A married Texas police chief and father of 4. He has 4 kids, a wife, and 2 mistresses.
God damn.
And he's the police chief. So,
God damn.
Yeah, a double/triple life with at least 2 mistresses. The scorned woman aired his dirty laundry in a Facebook post with over 37,000 shares. And then in the posts, another 2 mistresses came out. So this guy, where did he find the time to stop crime? I don't understand.
Fuck.
Yeah, he's fucking 4 women and he has 4 kids.
I have a cousin that's like that. He died now. But and it's not his wife that killed him. But he was the type of guy, him and his wife had the same Facebook account.
I hate that
and the
shit.
same email. I hate those people too. You know, like the email is like Steve and Nancy at Gmail. But he cheated on his wife and she caught him. So she wrote on their Facebook that he had cheated on her and he was a piece of shit. She was like, he's a fucking piece of shit. He cheated on me. I never loved him. Fuck him. Blah, blah, blah. But then she didn't leave him. They made up, and then she just deleted that post.
I don't like when people That's why you should never overshare on Facebook.
Yeah.
Because if you take the guy or the girl back, then you look like an idiot. Because I never understand why people overcommit. You know what else bothers me? And I was talking about this the other day and nobody gave me a straight answer. You see those people that they have the sticker on their car that says like my kid graduated or whatever?
Yeah.
But there's people that put stickers of a family. Like there's a mother bear, a father bear, and then like 9 kids or whatever the fuck, right?
Yeah.
But what if one of those kids dies or goes missing? What's the protocol? Do you arrête de rire? Don't laugh.
How long do you wait until you get the little razor blade and peel it off?
But do you put an X on the dead kid?
Yeah.
Or do you remove it?
I think you just remove its head.
Depending on how the kid died. Oh, he likes that
Depending on what happened.
We know what kind of humor Sylvain likes. It's kids losing their heads. Jesus Christ.
If
Okay.
the kid got kidnapped and raped, then you put a bit of like blood stains on the ass.
Jesus Christ. Temsa? Yeah, that's okay. So we know he's definitely one of yours. He likes that kind of humor.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I always wonder, like, or what if the dad's gone? Like he just leaves the family. Do you just remove that picture and leave the rest on the car?
Yeah.
Why even put those? Who gives a shit how many people are in your family?
I don't know. That's what's like. You don't see those as much anymore. But a couple of years ago, you'd see people with that guy, sort of a cartoon peeing on something.
Yeah.
So they'd have them like they'd have whatever
on the corpse. It's like
you get the peeing guy on the dead kid.
Yeah, so the kid ones, the family ones, they don't make any sense. There's no reason. But years ago I found out there was a reason for the baby on board ones because I had no idea. I was like, what do I care if you have a baby? Unless the baby's driving, don't tell me. But then somebody told me, it's like, no, it's not for you. It's for the fire truck or anything. If there's a crash, if they see that, they automatically go just for the baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the family could go fuck itself. Baby on board means jaws of life, all that. You go right, you find the baby.
Oh, I thought that was for like don't be too close to me.
No,
because there's a baby.
Me too. That's why I go. I don't care if your baby, as long as your baby's not driving, it doesn't bother me. But it's not for that. It's so that the fire truck or the first responders, they can free the child.
Fuck.
So we should know these things.
People probably died. Like, let's say you have 8 kids, but you go to the store alone. You get in an accident. It'd be super easy to save you, but the fucking firemen are looking for a baby in the back while you're being crushed to death.
Yeah, you didn't bring your kid with you that day?
Yeah.
There's a baby while you're dying, yeah.
It should be baby on board sometimes.
Yeah, or it's a light. It's a neon light that like a cab driver.
Oh, yeah. You have the sort of light on top.
There's
that says I have a baby.
Fuck, that will make a terrible story, but a fun one, I guess. If somebody dies because they spent 20 minutes looking for the kid, but there is no kid.
Yeah.
It's just him under the car.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's
dying in a car is the worst. Like my manager, Michel, he lost one of his brothers that way.
In a car accident?
The brother died. He was stuck in the car and then he burnt to death.
Oh, why'd you tell me? Oh, that's fucking horrible.
Yeah, which is the worst. And Michel had to go identify the body. And then he said when, he couldn't recognize him because he was all burnt, but he recognized the jewelry. So he recognized the necklace and the ring. And then the guy, Michel asked the coroner to take the jewelry because he was afraid, I guess, someone would steal it. And he said when the guy removed the ring, the skin came with it.
Oh, that's...
Yeah.
That's... You're not laughing now, Sylvain.
Yeah. No, Sylvain is horny now.
You know what's fucked up? I guaranteed he used to watch 2 Drink Minimum because he knows I'm fucking with him and I'm trying to get a reaction from him and he knows that we're messing with him and I don't like that. We should have got someone who doesn't know what the show is so they could think that I'm actually trying to harass them. This is your last night here, Sylvain. We're gonna bring. We
should have gotten someone who's never listened to us. That way they think we're just nice people.
No. Somebody's never listened to us, and we're telling them to go fuck himself. He's like, "Pourquoi? Why?" So this is actually good. Whatever. At least he's happy. He's laughing, so he's good. Are you very shy though? You never want to have no, huh? No. Okay. Whatever. I try. I wanted to show people. Okay. So that was very sad. Also, Screech is dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Screech died. At first, when I saw Screech was trending on Twitter, I was about to tweet something insulting about how shitty of a comic he is. Then I saw he died, and I was sad.
He died. You're like, on stage?
Yeah.
Didn't he make a video for Poseidon once?
Oh, yeah. He had a sex tape.
Yeah.
With the shortest, thickest dick I've ever seen in my life. It was like 4 inches long, but 7 inches wide. Like this was his cock.
Oh, it was like a soda can.
Yeah, it was like a soda can. It was a big, thick, short dick.
I had a buddy who I've never seen his cock, but I remember he would describe it as a can of Pepsi. And one time he complained because he got into a fight with a Native American woman.
Okay.
Who went back to his hotel room. And then she told him, no, I don't want anything to do with you because your cock is too thick. And he got into a yelling match in the hallway with her.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, people wish they had this can of Pepsi. And she's like, not me. It's not for me. And he got into a whole fight with her, with a Native American woman. And I was like, these aren't fucking stories you should be telling in public because it just makes it seem like you're rapey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My sound tech, Lou Marin, he has a dick that's like a pyramid. It's super thick at the bottom and super small at the tip. Like the head is smaller than the bottom.
Like that?
Yeah.
He has Illuminati cock.
Yeah, and when he told me that, I thought it was so fucking funny. We teased him about it for months. And at the end of my last tour, I booked a trip to Vegas with all my guys, and we stayed in the hotel that's like a pyramid. Just because it looks like his cock.
he should send dick pics with his cock on over one eye, so it looks like all-seeing eye with the pyramid, just like that. Illuminati cock photos.
He's got an Illuminati cock.
Yeah, his cock is behind everything.
And that's the worst shape of a dick to have.
Yeah, that's a weird shape for a cock.
Yeah.
I didn't even know cocks can do that. I knew that they could curve. I knew that they could like bend or whatever. Yeah. You could also break your dick, I heard. But I didn't know that it could do this. Yeah.
I don't know how thick it is because when he told me that, I didn't go, let me see it. So it might not be that thick, but it's just the way he was describing it. Because he said his dick was the biggest dick he's ever seen at the bottom, but it's very small at the tip. So I just pictured a triangle.
Oh, well, why did he say that even?
I don't know, because he drinks a lot.
Sometimes people say stuff and I'm like, I didn't need to know. You know that we got so people were sending me from when Poseidon got fired. I've been getting CVs and requests, right?
Okay.
But everywhere, like emails, which is normal, but then also private messages, this and that. And one guy who wanted to replace Poseidon, I guess, was trying to tell me why he's better than Poseidon. But he said, I don't have any technical skills, he goes. But Gluttonfest Poseidon shit himself. Man, I could jerk off for money. But why would we need to show a man jerking off on camera?
Yeah.
Well, how is that going to get us anywhere? Like, that's not a video we could share anywhere if you're just jerking off on camera.
And how is that a skill that when you hear about that, you're like, that's the type of guy I want on my team?
Yeah. Yeah,
I can jerk off for money. I can jerk off for money. So can anyone that has no fucking self-respect.
Yeah. We don't have a deep bench, but we have a weird one. We have a weird fucking bench.
I can jerk off. Imagine that guy is going to be someone's father one day. And one of his,
lessons?
Job. Yeah. Like, he was like, look, son, when I was younger, I realized that you're better off sending a CV than sending an email saying that you could jerk off for money.
Yeah, I didn't get a reply. Not even a no. Nothing. They wanted nothing to do with me. I thought I was very skillful. I mean, I have ways of jerking off two-handed even, but no, they were not impressed.
Secretly, I think they muted me on Twitter.
Yeah. They didn't want any more messages.
They used to like my tweets, and then they just, I never heard from them again.
Dude, I was freaking out on Twitter. I was talking about it yesterday. Oh, my God. There's a sketch comedy troupe in Toronto. Did you see this? I had tweeted about it.
No.
The Sketchersons.
Okay.
Dude, I thought it was a parody. They're like a sketch comedy troupe. For years, they posted a statement that nobody asked for about how they're reevaluating themselves and they've had too many white people in their organization. They've had 87 members total, and I think 10 of them only were what they call BIPOC, which is black or indigenous or anybody that's not white. And they said they need to do better because they've been upholding white supremacy by
doing sketches.
By doing sketches, and that they're going to reevaluate the whole thing, and they apologize, and that they're giving all their wages to Black Lives Matter. It's like... Yeah, so Black Lives Matter is getting
wages. Yeah. They're giving $18.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I said. Black Lives Matter is gonna get a check. They'd be like $14 Canadian. What the fuck is this shit? It's like that's all 18 of us.
Yeah.
So,
why am I getting a check for $18 post-dated?
Yeah, dude, it was fucking crazy. I was reading this and it's like, because at first the way they made it sound, because they had to make a statement that nobody asked for, I thought they did something racist. But by them saying that, it seems like they're racist because they're like, we've been upholding white supremacy. And we like, did they stop black people from going? Yeah, they make it seem like black people would audition and be like, not a chance. That's how they make it seem. They make themselves seem like bad guys. They think they're good. It's crazy.
And it's like they're telling us now that fuck the kids in the hall were neo-Nazis because they were all white men. The fuck Monty Python was the British KKK.
Dude, it's crazy. It's completely insane.
Fuck.
It's completely. So I saw this and I was like, Jesus Christ, I know what they're going for. Like they wanted to get the likes, but it backfired because all the retweets and all the comments are all people like me just shitting on them.
Yeah, of course.
Like, and also, you guys aren't even active. You have no stage.
Yeah.
To go on. You haven't done anything. You guys got together, you did a Zoom meeting, and someone's like, yo, I know how to bring us back. And this was the idea.
That'd be like if Key and Peele apologized for not having enough white people.
Yeah, it would just be weird. Be like, what are you talking about? Just do your sketches.
Key and Peele. You're two black guys doing a show. Who cares if you're black or white?
I don't know, mate. This is a weird fucking generation now. These dummies. Oh, there we go. Sylvain, merci. Better late than never. He brought up the statement, Sunday Night Live. Yeah, can you make it bigger, Sylvan? Oh, that's them. There's a black guy in the photo. Oh, you can't make bigger? Bigger? It's okay, Sylvain. I mean, I gave them the...
Is there an article about it? The Sketchersons?
No, nobody made an article. They just tweeted, Sylvain, you can get out of there. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Merci beaucoup. I gave them the notes. You know what, Sylvain? Don't be upset. I'm not upset. Mike's not upset. We appreciate the effort. Thank you. Yeah. So they had made that statement, and it's just everyone on Twitter was you see how, and everyone was freaking out like, what the fuck are you retards doing? That's like you saying like, I know how to save this troop. You go and you go, listen. Yeah. I know we've been racist for years. Yeah. But we're going to stop being racist today because people aren't going to be like, okay. People are just going to be like, wait a second. You guys were racist? When the fuck was this going on? No one's going to be happy with them admitting they're racist. Yeah.
Look, we used to be super racist, but now we have two black chicks.
Yeah, that's exactly what they're doing. Yeah. It's fucking absurd, bro. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know anymore with these people.
I hate how now everyone... Like, I hated it when people were racist, and now I hate it almost as much people that see racism everywhere and things that aren't racist. Yeah. Right? You're allowed having a sketch group that's all white people.
Yeah, why not?
As long as it's not a sketch group that you're like, whites wanted.
Yeah.
Like your auditions, if you're going, look, I'm looking for white guys that are funny. Blacks and chicks need not apply. Then it's not cool. Yeah. But if it's just like white guys, it's not the end of the world, right?
No, you have to go far. Like you have to have an all-white sketch troupe, and you have to call it all right, alt-right. And then maybe people will ask some questions. Maybe people can start asking questions, you know? But apart from that, I don't give a shit. But you know what's fucked up is I used to never, when I was younger, I would never think about this. I would never think about this until the last couple of years where I'm older and it's in the news. What is... Another thing I was thinking about, I was watching a documentary about Dr. Dre and Jimmy Iovine and all that anyways. So I got into looking at all the past rappers. And you know what's fucked up? Something that I never thought about, but it's just in the back of your head. So Eminem was one of the biggest rappers, right? And he was a white guy. And he was very influential when I was growing up. But Eminem, I never related to Eminem because I didn't have like a mom that I hated, the crack. I didn't have that type of life. But the rapper who me and most of the kids in my neighborhood related to was Tupac. Because of the shit he would say, and he was poor and all the stuff he went through. Because that was relatable. It had nothing to do with his color. It's just the way he lived his life was more relatable to us than Eminem. Because none of my friends had that. Like the people that I grew up with, like a crackhead mom, and they didn't have that. So even though he was white, the more relatable guy was the black guy. But nowadays, like they force it down your throat. They have to look like you, or it's not relatable, which is fucking crazy. A woman could probably lead a life maybe that's more relatable than fucking Sylvain. I don't know what the fuck Sylvain. Sylvain, what did you do before this? Look like you banged kids. Heroin? Jesus Christ. He went for the heroin joke.
He went for the heroin joke.
Seriously, was this guy on drugs? Where'd you find him?
Yeah. No, that's why he doesn't have a mic. Because it's all fucking bad jokes.
Oh, really? You used to smoke? A lot? Pot? No, crack? Seriously? Go like this? Oh, yeah. Okay.
He used to smoke a lot of cocks.
Yeah, he was a crack. Yeah. Fuck, you were a crackhead.
Smoke cocks. That's where I found him.
We have a crackhead fucking... You know what? I'm not against you. I'm all for having the crackhead produce. It's the kind of shit that would happen on this podcast. T'es pas un crack... You're no longer a crackhead? No? But I know you didn't do it on purpose, and I'm a good fight on you. I'm glad that you're out of the crack. But you know that you just pissed off all kinds of fans? Because people who are not crackheads applied for that position. And we chose a crackhead. You know how fucking crazy that is, Sylvain? I didn't know you were a crackhead before. Jesus, now he's offended.
There was a guy, I don't know if you saw this because it was in the French media. There's a guy that the owner of the beach club, the beach club in Pointe Calumet.
Okay.
It's kind of like a bar, but it's open in the summer.
The one that's called Beach Club?
Yeah, the beach club. He has a blog, and he was looking for journalists, and he just tweeted out, he was like, look, I'm looking for journalists to write stories for my blog. I'll give you $5 a story. He's paying $5 a story.
Who's gonna fucking take that? Sylvain, can you write in English? Yeah? T'as entendu ça? You have a job.
$5 a story. And then people lost their minds, especially journalists who were like, you motherfucker. And then the way he defended it, he was like, yeah, but the stories on my blog don't have to be original. You can just take stories that you find on websites from news outlets or other blogs and just take that story and put it in your words. So he was telling people, look,
Steal
I don't
shit
pay
for
much
$5
because they're just plagiarizing for $5.
Who is this clown?
Yeah. And then he said, like, a journalist was telling him that he's a piece of shit. And he goes, look, I timed it out. I think you could write technically 5 stories an hour. So if I give you $5 a story, that's $25 an hour.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
Yeah, what a dummy.
A fucking... What's this guy's name?
Olivier Primeau.
Oh, you're trying to find it? Poseidon, is that public?
Yeah. Yeah.
Je m'excuse.
Yeah, Olivier Primeau. What a fucking dummy. Je suis habitué à l'autre gars. Because you figure if you're not going to pay much, don't talk about the salary in the ad, right? Like if I'm looking for someone to do like menial labor at my house, if I'm paying them a shit wage, I'm not going to write the shit wage in the ad.
Fais du drag and drop.
Oh, did he find the... You
know what the problem is? Yeah. Okay. I'm used to Poseidon. This guy, he keeps finding everything in French.
Okay.
Which is fine, whatever.
Do you see it?
Beach news every day et à la recherche de 2 nouveaux chroniqueurs. Yeah, we're looking for 2 passionate and motivated journalists. If you have any experience. But you know what the fucked up thing is?
And he wants experienced writers too for $5 a story.
But this is in French, no?
Yeah. I think the HuffPost doesn't pay though. You could do this? Like a lot of the writers on the HuffPost do it for free.
The HuffPost, yeah, they do it for free. I used to know a guy that used to write for the HuffPost.
Yeah. So you're better off, I think, not paying at all than paying $5.
Si tu as de l'expérience. Yeah, dude, it's first of all, the time you're going to spend doing this, you can make $5.
Yeah. Or just, if you're going to write for someone, this is what Yan tweeted out. If you're going to write for this fucking guy for $5 a story, just get a WordPress and start your own blog. Right? Try to build your brand.
Well, what does this guy do if he runs Beach Club? Why doesn't he focus on like club shit?
Because he's got a bunch of companies now. He has he sells a poutine in a Costco in the like microwavable poutine.
Find that.
Yeah, he has microwavable poutine. He had a radio show for a while on one of the shitty Quebecois networks. I think in Quebec City.
Okay.
Yeah, and he's just he just wants to be famous, so he's like a media guy now.
It's not gonna work. The
Yeah,
second you
yeah,
pay people $5, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. La Belle Province Poutine.
No, his isn't La Belle Province Poutine. I don't know what it's called, but it's some microwavable poutine that they only sell at Costco.
Well, I do have a crackhead looking for me, so I'm doing the best I can.
Perfect.
By the way, I mistakenly called him Poseidon. I've called him a crackhead, and I think me calling him Poseidon offended him more than anything. Is that it?
I had did you find it or no?
I don't know. I'm looking at La Belle Province Poutine. That's what he's putting.
Yeah, no, that's not it.
Do you know this guy? I can't hear you. No.
So you have to write Olivier Primeau Poutine, I think, to find it.
Oh, that's the good thing about having a French guy. They write Primeau without spelling errors.
Yeah.
Oh, it's that guy. It's that guy in the middle, no? It's the guy with the beard.
Oh, it's called La Poutine à Oli.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. He looks looks like a dork.
Yeah. Well, he's like a rich kid. He's like, yeah, his father had a lot of money.
Yeah, it looks like a hipster bit. Yeah, he's even got his face on there. Good for him, though, making business, making his own poutine. But if you're going to make poutine, and I'm not trying to offend either of you as a culture, but if you're going to make poutine, why get it frozen? Isn't the poutine more... It's like you're not going to get a steak that you microwave, right? You're going to make it. A poutine, isn't it better if you make it? Huh?
I
thumbs
think
up or
this
down.
is for the... I think this is for the Canadian market out west, where they don't have like fresh curd, like cheese curds.
How hard is it to get cheese?
Cheese curds, you can only get them in Quebec and Ontario, and a little bit in New Brunswick. For some reason, it's just like around here that cheese curds exist. Like even in the States, they make something that looks like a cheese curd in Wisconsin, but it doesn't taste the same.
Could you Google that pour le fromage?
Like even when I was in France last year, I went to a restaurant that was like a poutine place in Lyon, and the guy had told me that he wanted the poutine to taste exactly like it did here. So he actually bought Canadian cows and shipped them over to Switzerland. And then it was the Canadian cows that they were milking to make the cheese. And it didn't taste the same because it wasn't the same grass.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever fucking heard.
Yeah. The guy I was like, how do you make money selling a fucking $9 plate and you have fucking money to fly cows over?
First of all, if you have money to fly cows over, you should bring fucking broads international.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. C'est quoi le issue? Oh, have you found it? Can you find poutine curds in the west of Canada? Hey, thumbs up.
God damn.
They are chiefly found in Quebec, Canada, in the dish poutine made. You've given me nothing. Fucking crackhead. Nothing.
He just repeated what I said, but in written
T'as-tu
form.
du social media, Twitter, Instagram? Écris-le. We're gonna give it out to people so they can harass you. Yeah, no, take that down. Take that down. I can't see Mike. You have fucking cheese curds on the goddamn screen.
We have, did
Here,
you get
my
any
pen.
questions? Because we had asked last week for people questions, and I tweeted out before if anyone had questions for us. And I got a question from Max Lessard that wanted to know double or triple mask.
I don't know about the masks thing. The double mask I heard is fake now they were talking about.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'd never do a double mask anyway.
Who the fuck's gonna do a double mask?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, just do one mask and don't... Like, if you feel the need to put 3 masks on, you're in a place with way too many sick people.
I'm trying. Yeah, you're in a hospital. I'm trying to see if I have the account on my on my cellular telephones to see what they asked. But you're right, I should have. Oh shit, we forgot to tell people. So we're supposed to hold auditions, no, for a third mic.
Oh yeah.
So send us your videos and tell us why you think you'd make a perfect third mic. C'est pas pour ta job. You're gonna stay there, but for third mic, tell us, I guess, what makes you you, right?
Yeah.
In a video
form.
Video format.
You have to send a video.
Yeah. What can you give the show that we don't already have, I guess, or didn't have?
What do you bring to the table? Not, hey, I can come on demand for $2,000.
Yeah. You can already tell that if anybody tells us again that they can jerk off, it's not for us.
Yeah.
Thank you. Le Sylvain. Go fuck yourself, bro. I'm going to give it at the end. At the end, on donne le social media. By the way, does this guy ever fucking done a podcast? But like, I'm not trying to be an asshole.
I've never met this guy.
You fucking with me. There's a crack.
No, I've never met this guy.
You joking?
No, I've never met him.
Jan said he's been a replacement for Jan.
The only replacement for Jan I had was Chuck and Pierre.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, everybody's fucking with me. I will not fall for it. I will not fall for it.
I don't know who this fucking buffoon is.
I will not fall for it, Mike.
Yeah.
I'm not falling for it. I got nervous for a second, but I'm not falling for it. Because this guy doesn't know how to... Look at him. He's laughing. Arrête de niaiser. Anyways. So, Mikey, apart from this, did you put any money in GameStop?
No, I should have, though. I'm happy how everyone is... like all the old rich people are angry about this, but this is the best.
But I heard an old rich guy, this Cooperman guy, he was about to cry, and he was such an asshole. He's like, this is just an attack on the rich. Like, he was talking shit about poor people making money on the stock market. Yeah. T'as trouvé? Well, yeah, there we go. That's it. Look at this.
The reason the market is doing what it's doing is people are sitting at home getting the checks from the government.
I was watching, and I saw a guy that put 50,000 into GameStop and then turned it into 2 million in one day. But I'm not the type of person that would risk 50,000 hoping that a bunch of people on Reddit are actually gonna change the stock market. I would have been afraid that it wouldn't work and I'd be the only fucking idiot with $50,000 worth of GameStop.
My buddy who tells me what to do in the stock market, he apparently bought GameStop in October.
Okay.
He didn't know about all this, but he did it because apparently it was undervalued. It was like at $7, but it should have been like at 14 or some shit, 13. So he put some money into it and then it exploded. And he said it was the biggest profit thing he ever made.
Fuck, how much did he buy? Did he tell
a lot. A lot.
Okay.
Because this guy used to deal with like hundreds of thousands, and he used to work for RBC and shit. So if this is the biggest trade he ever made, must have fucking killed it.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah. And now I'm all in on AMC. AMC better fucking go up.
Did you buy AMC?
I bought $1,000 worth of AMC, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm waiting to see if that goes up or I lost $1,000.
Yeah. But if it doesn't go up, it's just going to stay the same, right? Because has it gone up a little?
I think it's already too high. Like it's like at $13-14. I think it should have been. It used to be at 7, so I might lose half. But going in, I figured I'm going in for the gag.
Yeah, just for the fuck of it.
Yeah, so I put in 1,000, and then let's see what happens. Because if it does explode, but I had already good positions. Like today, the uranium fucking started ripping.
Oh, really?
Yeah, my uranium went up, so I was happy.
Yeah, I have the same stock as you do.
Goddamn, high five. We made some money today.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Awesome.
We did good today, yeah, for that. Awesome. But that's all I know. I don't know anything about fucking the rest of this shit. Like, I don't know how they're banding together. I'm taking a chance with the AMC because that's what it looks like they're going to go to next. But I have no guarantee. I'm not in the loop with the Redditors.
Yeah.
But these fucking nerds, man, I'm proud of them. They're giving it to Wall Street.
Yeah.
Anyone who's against them is an enemy of the people.
Yeah.
I saw Elizabeth Warren. Even Jagmeet Singh, who's not a good person, even he was with the nerds.
Yeah.
Yeah. And he's not a good person. He was with the nerds. Yeah.
You think he's a bad dude?
He's a terrible dude.
Okay.
Yeah. He's a terrible dude from what I know. He's a fucking phony. And I also, because...
Oh, is he?
Yeah, back in the day, I don't know if you ever told this, but on the morning show, back in the day, Poseidon had said that he had come in one time. He was talking about, like, what the fuck was he saying? He was talking about the climate or whatever the fuck. And he came to the airport here to rent a car, and he was not happy. He's like, no, I need the bigger. He wanted that big, gangster rapper SUV, like gas guzzling, like. So on the cameras, he's like, we gotta reduce whatever. But when he's here, he's like, yo, I gotta be balling, bitch, So like, get the fuck out of here. Like, that's all I needed to hear. What? Qu'est-ce que tu fais? This is a joke. He's bringing up an Escalade. Ha, 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 ha. Yeah, listen, you can leave the fucking jokes to us, crackhead.
Listen here, funny guy.
Listen here, funny guy. You can leave the fucking jokes. I've been very nice to you. I have gotten you coffee. I have gotten you water. Soon you will get a fucking backhand. All right? We don't play this shit. The last guy, he wasn't fired. He was murdered. Watch yourself, crackpipe. Watch yourself. Sometimes, Mike, we got to put these guys in their place.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Also, how come we never thought of a woman? Like, this guy, I get it because he has some experience, but how come we never brought a woman?
I don't know. We should get a woman.
Yeah, I feel like producer women are being kept down.
Yeah, because of the patriarchy. The
That's what it is.
Patriarchy.
The 2-drink patriarchy is keeping these broads down.
Yeah.
You think it would get rough if we had a lady in here?
I think it'd be like whenever every TV show I've ever had, there was always a woman that was always the boss. I've never been on TV where my boss wasn't a woman.
Okay. But I mean, the abuse that we give here, because all jokes aside, like I don't have a problem with the guy. I'm just busting his balls. But me, I wanted like a Jan, somebody that I already have chemistry with. Like, I'm cool. I don't think there's a problem. We're streaming online.
But the fact that he doesn't talk isn't very good.
It's not good for this show because people like to see it and fuck around. I get that most producers don't talk. Like, we used to have Poseidon. He was a third mic, and I made him into a producer.
Yeah.
So
I think if we have a third mic, we don't need a guy that talks.
I won't make fun of Crackstein over there.
Yeah.
That's why audition. Ask2dm@gmail.com. Send in your videos over there. Audition to be third mic. You don't need any previous experience. We don't care. For a third mic, we don't care if you're a comic. We just care that you're fun, good to be with, you're not dangerous, and you can take a joke. Right?
And we pay the same amount as Olivier Primeau.
Yeah, we
give $5 a show.
Yeah, as soon as Poseidon got fired, we're like, yo, let's save some money. The next person is getting $5. $5 whole every episode. Think about that.
Yeah.
No, we'll talk about money later. But fucking goddamn right. So, Mr. Ward, this new era of our podcasting without Poseidon, how do you think it's going to go?
I think we should kind of do like what Stern with a bunch of retards.
Do they
not just have one, just a bunch of them?
So I didn't talk to you about this before, but do you think we should have one? Or do you think it should always be retards, or can it be anybody?
It needs to be retard or retard adjacent.
Okay, so not like comics that we like.
Or comics we like that are a little retarded.
Okay, that makes most of them. Okay.
No, it'd be good to. It's always fun when we have comics, like when Massimo's in town.
Oh, Massimo's in town this week. He's doing my podcast.
Oh, fuck, that's awesome.
Yeah.
We should get him next week.
Next week I'll get Massimo. Yeah, he's always down.
Perfect, yeah. He's always good. Abdul is always good when
Abdul's always good. He did the podcast recently too, yeah. We'll do it.
Derek Sege.
We can't have Derek Sege. I saw him. He did a government commercial. He's working for the government now. He's spewing the propaganda. Okay. We can't trust him. And he's going to give away all our secrets. He's going to be like, they hired a crackhead. He's going to rat us out. Yeah, Derek. Why not Derek? We haven't had him in a long time.
I told you, right? He reached out to me to do a Zoom show.
Oh, no.
Well, he reached out. He was like, there's a vaping company that wants to launch in Canada, and they want to do a big Zoom show. I gave your name, and I was like, I'm not interested in doing a fucking... Like, I don't want to do commercials for a vaping company, and I don't do commercials, and I don't want to do Zooms. And he was like, no, it's a live show. And I was like, I'm not interested. Then he was like, Russell Peters is getting $100,000 for it.
How much are we getting?
Yeah, no. So I just told him, I was like, I'm not interested.
Look, for $100,000, I would do a Zoom show.
Yeah, I'll send them your way when I'll get Michelle to send them your way.
No. For
When the guy
$100,000,
calls.
there's no way they're gonna give me $100,000.
No, they're not gonna give
Yeah,
you.
so then I'm not doing it for their fucking $200 to do.
Yeah.
Fuck that shit. I'm not doing it.
And plus, whenever they book me on those shows, someone tells them, they go, "Look, this guy's really famous in French," but for them, they figure, okay, there aren't as many French people in Canada as English people. So if Russell Peters getting 100,000, I'll give 10,000 to Mike. So I always get, I know I 10,000 is still a lot of money, but when I know that fucking Jerry D is making 100,000, I'm like, fuck you, I want 200,000.
I heard that guy's an asshole in real life.
I don't know.
That's
never
what I heard,
met him.
But I
I've
think
never
maybe people are, I don't know, he could be an asshole, but I think maybe people are misunderstanding sarcasm because I watched that show and that type of sarcasm, it might just be that's just coming off wrong. It's kind of like if somebody tunes in and listens to us the way we fuck with him, the way we fuck with Poseidon, the way we fuck with all the other people, like they might think that, oh shit, these guys are just mean.
Mr. D is actually a pretty good show. Like I listened to a couple of the episodes and it's not a bad show.
I watched with Merhej.
Yeah.
Because Merhej was on that, so I was watching. He's the one who told me to start watching it, and then I laughed at that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. I watched probably 10, 12 episodes, and I thought they were really good. And then I forgot that I'd watched them until I just talked about it now.
Did you do you watch English TV? You? No. You could.
He only
thumbs
watches
down.
Bleu Nuit.
Yeah. Oh fuck, he doesn't like English TV at all. Okay, he's a hater. This is English TV on the internet, though. Okay. All right.
He likes the internet because of all the porn.
Oh, that's interesting. But I think a lot of people, just like me, I wasn't aware of a lot of Quebec stuff. I think a lot of, like this guy, a lot of French Canadians aren't aware of a lot of English stuff, too.
Yeah.
Unless they're dubbed.
Yeah. That's why whenever people always talk about the cultural divide in Montreal, how English people don't know about the Quebec celebrities. Mm-hmm. But Quebec people don't, French Canadians or French Quebecois don't know any Canadian media people. Well, I guess even Montrealers don't know Canadian media people, but we know Americans.
Like, I don't, to be honest, I even Americans sometimes, man, like, I know what I know, and there's so much shit around me that I'm completely unaware of. Like here, obviously, with you introduced me to a lot of shit that I had no clue was happening. But it's weird to what level. Like still to this day, I hear Preach or somebody making references to, what's that fucking reality show with the whores? Here in Quebec.
Occupation Double.
I've never seen it. I don't know the logo. I don't know who's on it. All I know is whenever somebody here French Canadian, they make jokes, they make reference to whores in that.
It's always them.
Oh, you like that show?
You know what's really funny about that show?
He knows that show.
Not this season, but
he brought it up.
Season.
He brought it up. This guy's good, bro. This is good. Only French Canadians are allowed to be here now.
Last season, my
it's all
friend
chicks?
Jean-Thomas had sex with 3 of the girls.
What?
So when the show started, like he had sex with them before they were on that show.
Oh.
But he, like out of the 10 or 8 or 10 candidates, he had fucked 3 of them. And I thought that was the funniest thing.
I thought it was like a prize they won for winning the show. Is it a contest show?
Yeah, it's kind of like a bachelor type thing, except it's a couple that wins at the end. So there's, I think, 8 guys and 8 girls.
But they're not couples when they start the show?
No, there are 8 single people.
And then you have to end the show with someone?
Yeah. You match up and then couples get eliminated. I think, I've never watched it, but I think people, like you get eliminated one at a time. So I guess if you're in a couple with a girl and she gets eliminated, you're fucked, or you have to steal someone's girl.
What? You have to steal? That must be fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
That's why you watch this shit, you guys.
I've never seen the show. I was on it once when they were in, because they go from place to place. A couple of years ago, they were in Barcelona.
Okay.
And I was doing shows in Spain. And then Michel had told me, he was like, do you want to go on Occupation Double?
Like as a guest?
Like, yeah. And I was like, what do you mean? He goes, well, they know you're in town. The producers know you're in town. And they want to know if you'd like to go do stand-up for them.
Oh, fuck that.
So then I did. It was fun, though. It was
you did it just for them?
I did it in their living room in front of 16 people. And it was the entrance was amazing because the host was like, okay, we're gonna bring in someone new, and all the guys were fucking pissed because they were like,
a hot chick.
Fuck, there's gonna be a new dude.
Oh, I thought you were expecting a hot chick, and then you walk in.
Yeah, and then I walked in, and I did stand up. It was really fun. It was really fun.
If you were single, you could have picked up one of the honeys.
Yeah, I could have had sex with a girl there.
Yeah,
it was fucked up because when I was there, like before, like they never air any of this, but I was downstairs, like in their control room.
Okay.
And fuck, I saw at least half of the girls' tits while I was there.
They were just tits out?
Yeah, they'd be like getting ready and sort of adjusting their shirt, and then they'd pull their tits out. I don't know if they were doing it because they knew guys were watching them on cam.
That's exactly why they did it.
Or they were doing it really to like place their tits perfectly. But I was like, God damn, I've never seen these many tits.
It's crazy what exists now that didn't exist for us when we were young. Like, imagine if when we were young, we had a show like that. We could go on with a bunch of hot broads fixing their tits.
Yeah.
I'd be like, sign me up.
Yeah.
But now, it's like, I don't want anything to do with these fucking reality shows.
Yeah. Yeah, like Jean Thomas now is on the Big Brother.
Yeah, I was talking about him. I did a kid's podcast. He asked me to be on it. And he was at, who are your favorite comics? And he was asking me different questions. And Jean Thomas came up. And he's like, oh, do you watch Big Brother? And I told him, I don't watch it, but I support Jean Thomas. So Jean Thomas better win or else I'm going to set that house on fire. And then I was talking about how he's Batman. He has files on everyone, and he went in there to win. He has contingency plans on all the other contestants. So hopefully he wins.
I think he is going to win. There was a woman this week that was really good because one of the person that got ousted was she said a bunch of racist comments.
What do you mean?
And you never see racism on TV anymore. And she was full on racist.
Oh, she said it on the show?
Well, they cut out the part of what she said. And that was like a week ago, and I was pissed. I was like, they kept on saying what she said was a déplacé, like it wasn't proper.
But how did they cut it? Was it like she's like, oh my god, what's the deal with all these and then it just cuts?
Yeah.
Like how did they do it?
I was sure she'd use the N-word because she got into the show started, and one of the black participants, she was like, she said something very rude to me yesterday. So I was like, okay, she definitely used the N-word. And then, but they never said what she actually said. And then on yesterday's episode, they were talking about what she said. And she kept on calling the black people babin, big lips. Big lips.
There's a word in French for big lips?
Yeah, it's called babin.
That just means big lips.
Like when you have huge fucking lips.
Jesus Christ.
So she was calling both of the black people babin.
Why is she fighting with just the black people?
I don't know, because she's very racist.
Jesus Christ. And she's on TV, she doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah. And it was the best because the first episode she was like, because she had gotten into trouble a couple of years ago for writing racist shit on Facebook about Arabs.
You fucking, that's not what he said, you fucking idiot. Goddamn crackhead.
Yeah, so she had written racist stuff about Arabs and Muslims, and then she was like, the first episode of Big Brother, she was like, look, I want to show that wasn't me. I want to show who the real me is. And now she's
fighting with black people.
Yeah, now she's like, look, I don't hate Arabs, I hate blacks too.
So she got in trouble for talking shit to about Muslims?
Yeah, a couple of years ago, yeah.
What did she say?
She had tweeted out a thing. I remember there was a woman that she went she wore a burqa and she went go-kart riding, and her burqa got caught in the go-kart and she choked to death.
I don't remember any of this.
And she just tweeted out that story, and she said there's one less, only 80,000 to go, or some fucking like heartless fucking thing.
Yeah, hold on a second.
And she's a singer that sings like love songs.
So I thought that we were lowbrow for hiring what is clearly a fucking crackhead as a fucking replacement, and they're hiring these people to do like a Quebec nationally televised show. What the fuck is this? Yeah. We're angels compared to them. I could have 4 crackheads here. It's still better than this.
Yeah, exactly.
So she said one less in the world, and they still took her on Big Brother. Yeah, you can't get canceled in Quebec unless you rape someone.
No, it's hard to get canceled in Quebec. Even if you do rape someone, you're on the timeout list for a year.
That's amazing. Yeah. I'm not saying raping people is amazing. I just mean like it's crazy how they don't fully cancel you.
No, it's hard to get fully canceled, I think, in Quebec.
That's good, actually.
There are some people that like the people that got canceled in the last couple of years, a lot of them won't come back. Like, let's say Gilbert Rozon, the guy from Just for Laughs.
Again, he's raped.
He's never coming back.
But he raped, no?
Yeah, and he had gotten canceled in the 90s for rape, and he came back. It wasn't for rape. It was for, we didn't know what he did, but he allegedly molested someone. And then he got canceled for like 10 years and then came back. And then again, more rapes. So it takes a lot to get canceled.
God.
You have to get caught for 2 rapes.
In order to get canceled here.
Yeah. The first rape is that's your warning.
You're like, all right.
Look here, rapey.
Yeah. Shame on us, but second time is shame on you. You can't do that again. That's crazy.
Yeah, rape me once, shame on you.
It's a whole different lifestyle because anywhere else in North America, you say the wrong thing. You know, like someone's like, someone comes here like, what's the deal with you people? And I'm like, you people. And then that'll get them in trouble.
Yeah.
Like right now, technically, I'm the minority. It's me between 2 Quebecers. I feel threatened. Calm down, Cracky. No, that's
I think though, like I think you should cancel rapists. Anyone that rapes, like just one rape, you should be canceled.
I think rape, that's a cancelable offense.
Yeah. But you shouldn't cancel someone for one word.
Agreed.
Yeah.
I agree. I don't even think, like, even the chick was shit about that. I don't think she should get canceled. I think they should definitely look at which, but it's just kind of how do you associate your brand too? Like, if this chick clearly hates everyone, black, Muslim, doesn't matter what you are, she just hates you if you're not her, then, you don't have to cancel her. She's going to cancel herself. Like, why would you hire her? I'm very surprised that she's on all these shows. That's actually kind of fucking hilarious.
I think, though, a show like Big Brother, having a racist on is the best.
Makes it better.
Like, if it makes it better. If you get, like, there isn't a homophobe on the show, and they're 2 gay guys. Yeah. But I think a homophobe would have helped the show.
Well, I know an unemployed guy that used to work here that would be perfect for that show.
Yeah. If we can get him away from the car rental place for a couple of days.
How funny would that be? Jean Thomas like, oh my God, Poseidon. He's all happy. He's like, what's the deal with these fags? What's going on here? What's going on here? And Jean Thomas like, oh, fuck. Okay, no, this is not a good strategy.
It wouldn't be that hard to get him on the show, too, I don't think. Because it's whenever they do a celebrity Big Brother, it's not like real celebrities, right? It's never fucking Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise. It's like some fucking, it's Omarosa.
Yeah, so you think in Quebec we could probably do that? We could get him a job there?
We could probably, I don't think he'd be famous enough for season 2, but he's season 3 famous enough.
God damn, I'm going to call him up later and tell him there's potential.
Yeah, and there's good money. They pay $7,500 a week.
That's way more than what we paid him.
Yeah.
I think he can survive.
Yeah.
I think he was. I think he would survive that, because he's mischievous.
Yeah.
He's devious. So he would like sneakily do shit. He'd make alliances and break them. He's very evil. I've seen him berate a retarded kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he has it in him. Just berate. Not like retarded, but like very, very strong Asperger's.
Are you talking about the time he was yelling at himself in the mirror?
Yeah. He was just looking in the mirror. He's like, you fucking suck. You fucking suck.
Goddamn retard.
You fucking failure. You fucking... And his mom's like, what are you doing?
Dick. No, you suck my dick.
Yeah. I bet you would like that, wouldn't you? Yeah, he does shit like that. Now, I've seen him do some crazy shit, so I think on a show like that, he would pull all kinds of scams and shit. He'd be trying to sell cars. He'd be doing something fucking sketchy. Yo, I saw you had Mike Patterson on your French podcast.
Yeah.
How did that go?
Mike Patterson was a lot of fun.
Uh-oh.
It was...
I'm losing you, Mike.
Calm.
Oh, there, you're back.
Right? Because he's... Oh, okay. Yeah, he's always... whenever you talk to Mike Patterson, he's always super high energy.
Yeah.
And he was in his basement, so it was via Skype. and he was super calm, and it was very weird seeing a calm Mike Patterson.
Oh, me, I want him only excited.
Yeah,
I want to excite Mike.
Yeah, me too. But it was fun to have him, be a human being.
Oh, really? It was I like his wrestling persona. I like him going crazy.
I think if it was in front of an audience, the calm Mike Patterson wouldn't work. But just a one-on-one talk, it was fun.
If he's calm now, you think we could get him on this show and he could be regular Mike Patterson, or he'd be worried about saying the wrong thing around crazy people like us?
No, I think he'd be good. I think he'd be good. He'd only do it via Skype, though, because his wife is pregnant again.
Okay.
So I think he's very afraid of COVID.
Okay, I thought he just didn't want to be around sexy men in case he makes a wrong move.
No. Yeah.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
Yo, are they going to keep the curfew? Oh, last week when we did the show and I left, you know the cop car followed me through like an alleyway and shit? I was trying to escape him.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I walked out and I get in my car and there was a cop car that showed up like 2 blocks ahead, but it was dead. There's no one around, so he sees me. He starts turning towards me, but there's a median in the middle. So I turn right in the lane because I know like the alleyway to go behind the building and take a shortcut home. And he went the wrong side of the street on my side of the median to cut into the alley to follow me.
Okay.
So I see him like, Jesus Christ, like RoboCop. So I fucking, I'm trying to get away from him quickly so he doesn't stop me. And he kept fucking coming behind me. And then he came really, really close behind me, but he shut off all his lights. But I could see him. He followed behind me.
Like a horror movie.
Like a horror movie, yeah. And then he comes really, really close to the stop sign and he flashes high beams. And I pretend I couldn't see him. I just kept going. And then he turned on his lights. And then I took another left, like I was maybe 5 minutes from home. And he didn't follow me. He just let me go. It was fucking weird.
Fucking scary.
It was fucking weird because he followed me through the lane. He did all that scary shit. He turned off his lights, and then nothing. It could be revenge for fucking this thing a few weeks ago, the theft.
Yeah.
It could be they're trying to scare the shit out of me. But it was so weird that I figured, okay, he's gonna stop me. I'm gonna show him my paper. Didn't stop me. He followed me. He turned off his lights. He did weird, crazy, like he did stalker shit.
Yeah. We did today. Like I don't know if they're gonna end the curfew or not, but today we got confirmation from the government, from the health minister, or I don't know who we went through. We're going to be doing sous-écoute at the Bordel with an audience starting next week.
USA. Wait, what does that mean for 2 drink minimum at the Bordel?
So we can do 2 drink minimum at the Bordel too.
USA.
If you want.
USA. Yeah. Sylvain? Fired.
The only thing though, I do it during the day, just because I'm worried like we're allowed doing it, but if we're doing it at night and then cops see like 30-40 people come out of a bar at night, we're gonna get raided. But during the day, I don't think they're gonna notice us as much.
We should do it during the day, and we're gonna get all the deadbeats that don't have any more work.
Yeah, exactly. And plus, at first I was talking about paying the extras because the people in the audience are technically going to be employees, are going to be extras for the show.
I like this.
But I'm not going to pay them. We're not going to pay them. They're going to be there for free.
Oh, so they're allowed to be there. And anyway, we can work. I'm telling you, people have been asking, like people that used to come to the 2 drink minimums at night.
Yeah.
They got used to them, and they're like, when is that going to start? As if it's our choice. We would have never stopped. It was becoming super fun.
Yeah, we wouldn't have stopped. Exactly.
It was like a Monday night ritual. So we would have never stopped. So now, this would be good news. And I also heard a rumor for the curfew that it might not be taken off completely, but it might be 11 p.m. moving forward. That's what I heard.
Oh, really?
Quebec's curfew might extend past February.
Then we could do it at night. Yeah, do it at 8 and then 8 to 10.
Yeah. So I don't know how true it is because all they're saying now is that they're gonna extend it. Hey.
Okay.
That's je le connais. I know that guy. That's Adam Susser. It's they're asking Susser what he thinks. Oh no, it's a Habs thing. Oh, I thought they were asking what he thinks about it. It's Adam Susser. He's been on my podcast, or as you guys call them, balado. Don't ever say that in front of me, Sylvain. It's podcast.
Yeah. Balado makes me angry.
Me too. I told that to the kid that was interviewing me.
Yeah.
And I said, don't say balado. He's like, really? And then we started getting into it. I go, I hate that shit. Who says balado?
Yeah. That's just a word that the French CBC made up.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
That's exactly what he said. He said that's what Radio Canada says. They call it balado.
Yeah.
Yeah, the kid was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice kid. He was just trying to get, he's getting different people to interview them and stuff. He interviewed Michelle.
Well, what's it? Okay, yeah. You showed me that guy.
Yeah. So he interviewed Michelle. Now he interviewed me. It's gonna come out in March.
Okay.
So yeah, it's in French. It was a fun little time. Yeah. And I've reached out to some people that I have their emails in the French scene to do the French cast. And the girl that you gave me her email, she wants to do it. She says she's down. I think that'll be a fun podcast. People are not expecting me and her in a podcast, so I think that's gonna be funny.
Yeah, I saw that your French cast is in the charts. It's on the iTunes charts.
Yeah, it's always fucking charting high. Last week, 2 weeks ago, actually, I had the Pantelis podcast and the Pantelis French cast in the top 20. Oh, both of them for a week and a half.
Oh, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, it was fucking crazy. English and French.
Okay. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And then last week I took because I'm scheduling for the next couple of weeks. I have a bunch of surprises for the patrons and for people. Like, I'm doing all kinds of shit you're not going to expect. I'm telling you right now, this is going to be the craziest week in podcasting so far this year. I know the year just started. Bear with me. So yeah, I'm planning all kinds of shit like that. So I have plans to move up in those rankings.
Okay.
Yeah, but you two, Suzuku is doing always well. I always see you. Whenever I'm on there, I see your name on top.
Yeah. Suzuku is always doing well.
We dominate these goddamn Canadian charts.
Yeah. This is the only I was looking at the Spotify chart, like all categories, and there's just one Canadian podcast that's ahead of me.
Which one?
It's some true crime thing.
Oh, but people love true crime.
Yeah.
People I don't listen to true crime podcasts, but I love true crime shows. I even started watching True Detective. You ever watch that show?
Yeah. I watched season 1.
That's what I'm watching. You ever seen what's it called? Alexandra Daddario, the girl on there. She plays the chick that Woody Harrelson is banging.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Woody Harrelson's banging with the blue eyes and the dark hair.
Fuck, I watched that when it came out. It's been so fucking long, I don't remember.
Gorgeous.
Yeah.
Gorgeous, that girl. There. You know what? Good job, buddy. You're better than the last guy. That was quick. Yeah, Alexandra Daddario. She's cute.
Alexandra Daddario?
Yeah, Daddario. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of people don't know her. I guess it's you see that movie right there where she has a leather jacket? Amba? Yeah, that one. That's the thing that I had seen her. We Summon the Darkness or some shit. So I was watching that and I was like, I know this girl from somewhere. And it was from, you know where it was from? She was in an episode of It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Okay. Well,
so that I was like, where the fuck do I know this girl from? And then I saw that she was on Sunny, and I was like, oh fuck, that's so weird that she was in my head, and I couldn't pinpoint where it was. And then I saw her in True Detective.
I've been watching Always Sunny. It's on Netflix England.
Oh, thank you for telling me.
Yeah, so I if you have a VPN, watch Netflix England.
Have you? Do you like Marvel movies?
No, not really.
Okay, I grew up like a loving Marvel and loving especially Spider-Man. So I was all in, especially on the Avengers, Mike. Love that shit. And I rewatched the Avengers last night. Not last night, over the weekend. And I started watching WandaVision 2 weeks ago. It's one of their Marvel TV shows. So on Disney Plus. So you know what they're doing? So in comic books, what's cool and weird about comics, which makes it hard to follow, is that so you have a story arc. Let's say Spider-Man, something's happening to the Avengers. But then there's all these side stories that connect to it that are being done in different comics. And sometimes if you don't follow that comic, you won't know, and it's a cool story. So everything is connected in their Marvelverse now. So even this show is connected to the movies. Okay. Like stuff's happening that has to do with after the movie or before the movie. So it's pretty fucking cool. So I was watching it, and the first 3 episodes are confusing as fuck. If you just jump in, you're like, I don't know what this is. I don't understand what's happening here. But then as of last episode, they got me super hooked in again.
Really?
I got all kinds of conspiracy theories now about what it is. I have many theories. And I saw them, because, props that they use. I guess they don't think about who's watching. But they use a prop, the FBI people. And it's basically a roadcaster. Like what we have over there. So I saw that right away, and I knew that they're podcast fans. They got a roadcaster there. And I guess they were making it look like a FBI type of machine. But it's just what we use to produce podcasts. So I was like, look at that shit, podcast fans. Somebody bought it. They're like, yo, it's $900. Let's get that in here. It looks like a real piece of equipment. Yeah, so I know, but it's a great fucking show. It's now that I know where it's going, like I like this kind of shit. But imagine, this has been something I don't think anybody's done this in history. They've been building this world for 10 years. And they're all connected. So I was thinking about this. If you come in new and you're interested, you watch Iron Man, the first one, and you're like, oh, I like this. Then I don't get. So now you have to watch Iron Man 2, 3, Thor 1, 2, 3, Captain America, fucking Spider-Man. It's crazy.
Too much. Yeah.
It turns into Lord of the Rings. That's why I can't watch Game of Thrones now, because I didn't watch in the beginning, so I can't catch up.
Yeah.
It must be crazy.
Yeah, I think that's why I don't really like the Marvel stuff, because I've seen a couple of the movies, and I always think they're okay, but I don't like them enough to watch like 11 other movies.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm with you. I feel it, but I love them because I grew up with it, and it was like it was important to me. But I don't like all of the movies. Like there's some movies I watched once just to watch them. I'm never gonna see them again. Okay. And even Avengers, I can't rewatch the first one that had come out a few years ago. I could only watch the two last ones, the Endgame, the Infinity War, because it's so crazy. Like everyone dies in the first one, like half the population of the universe dies.
Okay.
So it's really cool. Then the second one starts off, and now like half the heroes are gone; they're dead. So it's I like that kind of shit when the stakes are really high.
Yeah,
that's when I'm all in, because I'm like, yeah, that's like in the comics. The stakes are really high. So and then some people stay permanently dead, which I'm all for. Yeah, I like that kind of stuff, because I don't like when they keep bringing people back. Then there's no stakes. There's no real stakes.
Yeah. So who cares if you die?
Exactly. So I'd rather you kill people off. And you know what? That's what they did. They killed some people off, like Robert Downey Jr. Dead.
Oh, Iron Man is dead
Iron Man
now?
died. He died for everyone.
Good.
He saved the universe by dying.
Oh, that's awesome.
And he saved Disney a lot of money by dying, because that guy was holding a hefty contract. Let me tell you guys. It was very, very expensive.
And now he's doing... Did you see his movie Doolittle or whatever?
No, is it like Dr. Doolittle?
Yeah, fuck did it look bad. It just looked so bad.
I'm not down for that shit.
Oh, fuck. It's on Crave now. And it just seeing the ad for it, I felt like punching my TV.
So you know what fucks with me? I understand if you're Robert De Niro and your wife spent all your money, so you're doing any movie you can to pay the bills, or Nicolas Cage. Yeah,
but this fucking guy is made like $800 million in the last 4 months.
Exactly. So you have an opportunity to just do shit you like.
Yeah.
Why would you do garbage?
I think though maybe he has a young kid. This almost looks like he did this so that his son or daughter could watch a movie.
Oh. Why, they can't watch Marvel movies, Mike?
Yeah, well, if they're real little. Like if they're 3 or 4. But then again, fucking wait 2 years and show them Iron Man.
Or show them another movie you're not in.
Yeah.
And don't embarrass yourself. Because then the kid's going to grow up. He's going to be like, Dad, why'd you do that?
Yeah.
Do we have crack addictions in the family? Why are we doing this shit?
I think that's the best thing. Just have your kid watch movies that you're not in. That's crazy how fucking egocentrical fucking actors are.
Yeah.
That they're like, I have to, if my son's watching a movie, it has to be me.
Yeah, it's so weird. Like, because a lot of actors go, no, I want to make a kid movie so my kids could watch me. Why don't you fuck off and let them enjoy the characters? First of all, don't make them realize that it's fake. Let them enjoy it. Because if you tell them, if they're 4 and you're like, that's me, that's an act, that's not real, Santa's dead. Like, fucking let them enjoy being kids. Don't tell them what to do.
I wonder if Robert Downey's going to do that. Like, he'll play for the NBA next season because his son really likes basketball.
Yeah. He's like, you saw Jimmy Kimmel? People destroyed him online.
No, what happened?
Because Jon Stewart.
Okay. Is on Twitter now?
Is on Twitter. And he tweeted about, Jon Stewart tweeted about the whole GameStop stuff. And he tweeted and he basically said, like, why are they acting like these kids are so bad? The kids are fine. They're doing what these Wall Street assholes have been doing forever.
Yeah.
And they're winning.
Which is 100% true.
Exactly. And you're making it to villains. And then Kimmel took the tweet and he said, at real Donald Trump, is this you? And then people berated him. They started posting the pictures of him doing blackface as Karl Malone. And they go, Jimmy Kimmel, is this you? And they just started, because he thought he was going to make the correlation with Donald Trump. Be like, oh, he's a bad guy because he's against the Wall Street elites. I don't know how that was going to work. Yeah. And then people just destroyed him. Yeah, there we go. Very, very good. Very, very fast. Yeah, that's him as Karl Malone in blackface. Yeah, full black body, actually, more than blackface. So, yeah, and they just destroyed him on Twitter. People were furious with him. They started, and different comics were posting videos of him. Like, look at this corporate cocksucker. They went off on him. Yeah, I don't know why he joined the elites.
Usually I hate when people get all lefty on Twitter, except Jon Stewart. Jon Stewart, I find, does it really well.
Yeah, but he's weird. I don't know if he got super lefty because, he got like really energetic sometimes, like about the Trump stuff and that. But he also gave credit whenever credit was due. Yeah, he was fighting for the 9/11 responders that were getting fucked over by the government. Jon Stewart did a lot of good shit.
Yeah, he's not just like doing lip service.
No,
like,
not
it's
at all.
not just look at me. I'm a lefty too. Like,
no, he put his money where his mouth was. I really like that. I appreciate it. That was a real human being. So to see Kimmel jump in and try to get cheap likes,
yeah,
you know what I mean? That's
it's weird.
crazy.
Like, what the fuck? Why is Kimmel attacking Jon Stewart?
I don't know. He's he just they needed that fix. They needed the likes. It's just like that sketch troupe. The reason why they put that statement, they thought, we're gonna get likes. People are gonna like this, but everyone's like, "What are you fucking retarded? What are you guys talking about?" So it's the same type of shit. But I felt.
You know what would be amazing if a blackface Kimmel became one of the Sketchersons.
Oh, that would be fucking hilarious. He goes to Toronto, and have you ever seen how he talks in that sketch?
Wasn't it like it was a very I remember it was a very black voice.
Oh, dude,
like almost a slave voice.
Yeah, he's like, Karl Malone like the basketball. Yeah, he does. Karl Malone like that. Oh, it was so fucking awful. Like, imagine him joining the sketches and he's like, this is our new guy, and he's like, Jimmy here to play some sketches with you guys. Terrible. Oh, you're playing it? Do we have volume?
Karl Malone look up in sky and say, what the hell going on up there?
Oh, God.
Do UFO live on other planet? Phoning home like E.T.? Karl Malone read on TV about white people getting deducted by aliens. Sticking all kind of hell up their butt. And that's a damn thing.
Oh,
now, Karl Malone never seen...
That is racist as fuck.
I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, well, I'm telling you, Mike, good thing you didn't hear it. You would have got offended, Mike.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. It was, Jesus Christ.
That was from The Man Show?
No, I think that was from Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Okay, the early years of Jimmy Kimmel Live.
Yeah, it would be for cancel culture, I guess. Or cancel culture doesn't affect him. The mainstream guys don't get affected. They could do whatever they want. Jimmy Fallon, same thing. He did blackface. You could do black. If you're in that clique, you could do whatever you want.
Yeah.
Those.
Sarah Silverman did blackface too, right?
Yeah. Of course.
The only people that didn't do blackface are the people that these people say are racist.
Yeah, seriously. Yeah. That's how it works now. Yeah, it's we live in bizarro world.
Yeah, what a fucking... That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm looking at this shit now, and I was looking at fucking... Oh, you're very quick, sir. Yeah, you didn't know about this, huh? Yeah, this is English comedians, American comedians. This is Sarah Silverman. Yeah, hardcore. Oh, shit. If a crackhead is getting offended, imagine. Yeah, it's pretty rough. Yeah, very rough. I know. They're the ones telling us that we're evil. Yeah, we're the bad guys.
Did you see, there's a thing on Amazon Prime that they're roasting 2020? Did you see that?
Skip retarded shit.
It's the worst. Fuck. I hate whenever they roast
a year
things that aren't people.
Yeah.
But it's Sarah Silverman, Tiffany Haddish, and a bunch of other women.
What are they saying? Hey, yo, fuck a year.
Yeah, like I started watching, and then Tiffany Haddish was saying how she couldn't have one night stands anymore, and it was just shitty stand up in front of no one.
I mean,
it was just horrible.
The paycheck must have been good.
Yeah, I don't know, but you figure like Tiffany Haddish is making money with movies. I hope she's producing this piece of garbage. Because if not, like, she shouldn't be in that.
That's so fucking awful. Roasting a year. Yeah, we get it. It was bad. It wasn't the actual year's fault. You racist. It was China's fault.
Yeah. Or they're roasting COVID, but whatever. They're,
But even roasting COVID, it's such a weird thing to roast.
Yeah, no. Don't only roast people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're scared to roast people.
Yeah.
I'm surprised none of them are doing Asian face during this time. There's a lot of good jokes, but none of them are doing it. I heard that Biden, someone was telling me that he did an executive order that you're not allowed to call it the China virus anymore or the Kung flu.
An order? Like you get arrested for
But what happens to you? Flu? Yeah, apparently you just can't use it in politics. But who is using it in official documents? There's no
one.
official document that says the Chinese Kung Flu. It doesn't say that anywhere.
Yeah.
That's just people in the street saying it.
Yeah.
No, there's no official document that says the year 2020 Kung Flu got us. It doesn't exist. So I don't know what the fuck this demented old man is doing.
Yeah. The only politician we ever saw say that was Trump, but he's not there anymore.
Yeah. He went fully quiet. Oh, you found it.
Yeah.
Go down. Let's see this. The Star Democrat. It says Biden bans calling COVID China virus or Wuhan virus. Washington. President Joe Biden has issued an executive order banning the use of the terms such as China virus and Wuhan virus when referring to COVID-19. But no one in official documents is referring to it like that. It's always referred to as COVID-19. That's the crazy thing about this. No one's referring to it as China.
That's like if you said, look, you're not allowed using the N-word whenever it comes to bills that you want to pass in front of Congress.
Yeah.
So starting now, we're never going to use the N-word on the Senate floor.
Yeah.
Like, no one's using that word anyway.
You just see one guy in the corner like, oh, really? Oh, so now it's communist Russia, huh? Okay. Okay, I see where your head's at.
Yeah. I'm going back to Alabama.
Yeah. Yeah, he just gets pissed off. It's so crazy. Like, there's some stuff that you don't have to put energy in.
Well, that's like when you get on a plane, in the old days when we used to get on planes, and they'd tell us we weren't allowed to smoke.
Yeah.
Like, there are things that we know.
Yeah, everybody
right?
knows that. But even the planes, you know what they used to always, I think they still do now, but they used to take seriously, you have to be watching them when they're showing the how to escape or whatever the fuck.
Oh, yeah. Who cares?
I've seen it 1,000 times.
Yeah.
And I've never paid attention. And I get the gist of it. The plane's going down, panic, and try to jump out. I get what you're trying to tell me. But I'm going to sit there and fucking... None of what you're saying has ever saved anyone.
Yeah. And even if you remember everything, as soon as the plane starts going down, you're going to forget everything. So you're going to be like, what do I do?
Yeah, dude, if that plane goes down, we're not making it.
Yeah.
We're not making it. Like, Sylvain, I don't know if you ever flew in a plane, crackhead, but no. Well, if you do, trust me, if that plane goes down... very, very low are the chances of survival. It's a goddamn plane crash. I don't want people to die in plane crashes. I don't want people to die in general. I'm just saying it's very dangerous. So I don't think you putting your mask on is going to help you when this fucking thing blows up. You think that's what they did in 9/11? Like, put your masks on, folks. Don't worry. It's crazy.
Yeah. I saw a movie that reminds me of that was really bad. But you know when you're on the plane, they tell you, in case of emergency, put your mask on.
I just got to see this one thing this event put. Airplane accidents have a 95.7 survivability rate. Are you fucking kidding me? No. An airplane crash does not have 96% survivability rate. That's maybe people like on the runway if a tire goes off or something.
They're talking about emergency landings.
Yeah,
they probably consider those crashes.
Yeah, they're considering those crashes.
Yeah.
When you're up, it's very high up. The airplanes go high up. You villager.
Yeah.
They go very high up.
Yeah.
96%. Get the fuck out.
You know when you're on the plane, they tell you put your mask on before you put your kid's mask on. And there's a movie with Will Ferrell and Julia Louis-Dreyfus. It's really bad, but the premise of the movie is amazing. It's I forget the name of it, but they go on a vacation to Switzerland, and
like the
there's
Nazis.
an avalanche.
The Nazis did the same thing.
Yeah, there's an avalanche, and Will Ferrell runs away from his family to save himself.
That's funny.
And then they don't die, and he comes back, and then his wife fucking hates him, and his kids hate him because he abandoned them. Like, he picks up his cell phone and runs away.
That's funny. Well, that's fucking hilarious.
But the movie isn't good, but the idea was fucking amazing.
It was a good premise.
Yeah, amazing premise, very bad movie.
Oh, we could have executed better. That would have been fucking good if we had it. All right, so Mike, let's talk after, and hopefully we can set up a live in front of people, 2 drink minimum very soon. We're going to see what the government lets us do. This is Mike Ward. You go to mikeward.ca for all of Mike Ward's tour dates when tours come back, because you heard that. The bordel is opening up, so you never know. Tours might be back sooner than you think. Sous Écoute, the #1 French language comedy podcast, is available at patreon.com/Sous Écoute. That's where you get stuff early. That's where you get it live, patreon.com/Sous Écoute. Also, this guy right here, patreon.com/Pantelis. That's where you can get exclusive episodes, bonus podcasts. You get everything early. There's audio VIP. There's whatever you want on there. And like I said, this week, a lot of special stuff coming on the Patreon and then to YouTube. So thank you very much. Sylvain, when you get social media, we're going to post your shit too so people can tweet you stuff while you're producing.
And don't forget to send in your tapes. It's the address is
ask2dm at gmail.com. Ask2dm at gmail.com. Send in your videos.
Yeah, and send in links. Like, don't send in the actual video since it's a Gmail account.
Oh yeah,
you can't upload it to YouTube, a private link, and then send it to us.
Unlisted link and send it to us. That's the best way, and then we can watch it. Yeah, that's actually smart. Thanks for saying that. Yeah. So ask2dm at gmail.com. And this week, you watch this. It's going to be fun. I would recommend you guys watch The Intellectuals this week to see what Guido Grasso is up to. That fucking psychopath is looking for 3 possible additions to his intellectual show. And I'm telling you right now, completely insane. You're going to want to watch that shit. So thank you all for watching and go fuck yourselves.